So I want to make a display board for my 750 point Mordor army for a tournament that I'm going to in about a week. So this is going to be a quick board, and I'm going to use this sheet of XPS foam. My plans for this board are for it to be a sort of barren wasteland type of, like, old battlefield maybe type of vibe. I want to have a dry riverbed running through it diagonally, and I want to have a few casualties, and I want to have a couple bridges going over the riverbed. Alright, this is how I've textured it up. I've carved a dry riverbed through the center there, and then I've given it a sort of scarred battlefield sort of texture. And next up, I'm just going to be priming it with black paint and Mod Podge, and I'm mixing them together in here. I'm just going to do an even coat of primer on there. So I primed the whole thing black, and then I put some debris around the whole board, some spears and swords and skulls and stuff like that all around, to act as debris from battles long ago or not so long ago. And then I just sponged on some brown paint that will act as our base earth layer. So this is what it's looking like right now. Alright, after just a few rounds of dry brushing and a couple scenery bits, I sculpted some rocks out of foam and put them on there. And yeah, I think it's pretty much finished, and all that's left to do is put my army on here. And this is what we end up with when I've got my army set up on the board. Gotta say, I'm really happy with it. It's a pretty easy build and a pretty good result, I think. One other thing I did, which is pretty cool, is I magnetized these rocks just so that they don't fall over, and instead of hot gluing them to the board itself, I wanted to be able to store the board flat or relatively flat. And so these rocks can just pop off like that. They're magnetized, so pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, just leave a thumbs up. I'll catch you next time.